Cancer trials often stall because they can't find enough patients in time to enroll. But a new wave of AI tools is aiming to change that, and in some cases, it's already working. Hi, I'm Ryan Flynn, the AI correspondent with Biotech TV, and here's some news that I thought was really interesting and could have big implications for medicine. So, just some background. Clinical trials are the lifeblood of drug development, and very few people actually learn about them, though, and participate in them. A 2025 ASCO review found that more than half of cancer trials fail to meet enrollment targets on time, and nearly 20% close without enrolling a single patient. That means there's potentially new treatments that are never getting off the ground. Now, the recent news involves research at Dana-Farber, where clinicians tested a system that they call Match Miner that flags cancer trial options based on a patient's tumor genetics. When a patient cancer progresses, the system alerts their doctor if a matching trial exists. And in their recent randomized study, nearly 1 in 5 patients received a trial notification generated by AI. It's a proof of concept for a growing trend, using real-time data and AI to surface trial opportunities before they're missed. Another group built a tool called Trial Match AI, which uses large language models to scan medical records and recommend relevant trials. In a retrospective study of real-world cancer patients, it retrieved the correct trial in about 92% of cases, ranking in the top 20 suggestions most of the time. That kind of performance could help doctors quickly navigate thousands of open trials without relying on manual searches. Now, beyond trial matching, AI is being used in other creative ways. Some research groups are building synthetic control arms using real-world data to reduce the number of patients who need to be randomized to placebo or standard treatment. That could help make trials more appealing to patients and speed up timelines. AI is also being tested to predict who is most likely to drop out of a study by analyzing patterns in clinical data and past care. Each patient that drops out is another lost data point to power a study, and without that, getting these drugs across the finish line becomes much more difficult. And finally, some platforms are now identifying patients from underrepresented communities who can be eligible for these trials. And finding that criteria is really important, but it's often overlooked. That can help make trials more inclusive and the results more representative. Now, it's still early, but these systems are already being piloted at major centers and community hospitals alike, with the potential to make trials faster, more inclusive, and efficient. Thank you for watching, and be sure to follow Biotech TV for more reporting on how AI is reshaping cancer research and clinical trials.